And we should be back. I hope my mic isn't dead. Okay, so Spectrum's having issues, but there's a storm rolling in and our power just went out. So, gonna have to cut the gaming session slightly shorter. I was hoping to play for at least another hour or so just to do more exploring. It's really just map exploring. But I have a feeling it's just going to get worse because it's literally rolling in. There's thunder in the distance. I don't think my mic's picking it up, but there's literal thunder and lightning happening right now. So, yeah, I'm going to have to probably call it here. Unfortunately, I didn't want to just end the stream and not have like a follow-up on what was happening. Hey, lmao, I'm so sorry. I've been streaming for the last like 3 or 4 hours, but the last half an hour has been spotty. Spectrum, slash the weather is fucking up power for us, internet and power, and my stream cut very suddenly, like fucking 5 or 6 minutes ago because my power went out. So hopefully we have power for the next day because I'm hoping the storm just rolls on by. But yeah, Spectrum trying not to die, impossible channels. Thing is, it's pretty solid like most of the time. In the summertime is when it gets the most stressed out. In summertime it also plays into our own power issues, like shit tripping. That's a big reason why that this unfortunately does happen. Yeah, I don't have any plans for the rest of the day, dog. My only plans were video games, and fucking Mother Nature said nah. At least for the rest of the day. I guess I shouldn't complain. I did get to play a few hours. We got a new friend, which is awesome. We explored a bunch more stuff, including a really cool vault. We have a weird mystery item, and I don't know if it's, like, usable. Well, it didn't look like it was letting me sell it, and I can't interact with it, so I'm kind of interested there. And I don't know when it saved it, if it was before or after I flipped the switch on that power, on that radio tower, but maybe next stream we'll try to find out where this man is, where this boy is, because it's an emergency signal and he's talking about he's somewhere with his family. I couldn't make out what he was saying about where, and literally right before the fucking stream cut, I don't know if it caught it, I was trying to listen in on what he was saying, and just as he was saying where him and his family was, fucking Fox was just like, ah! Bro, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to save a man and his family. That should, like, align with your morals 110%. Although your morals are weird because you talk about how, like, you have to be in good standing and good karma, but you're fine murdering motherfuckers. I don't have any more planned streams because today is Thursday. I'm going to come up with a schedule for the next week. I'll go ahead and post it, Oh my god, no. That's not what I was asking, you fool. I'm gonna post my schedule sometime before I peace out tonight. I'm probably gonna go to bed late because that's just what I do. I do have work tomorrow. But I have the 11th, 12th, and the 13th off, which I'm really excited for because it's been a minute since I've had 3 days in a row off. I'm tempted to work on one of those days. I don't know if I'm going to. We'll see, because that means it'll be under 40 hours. Oh my god. Boy, how do you miss Fox? He's a fucking beast. I know where he was. I constantly know where he is, dog. And we got the cool new weapon that we have. I really like the Deathclaw gauntlet. That shit fun. But yeah, kind of productive. But yeah, so I have 11. Not fat. That boy is thick, not fat. I have the 11th, 12th, and 13th off. The 11th in the morning, I'll be going into the DMV. So the 11th, I might not actually have a planned stream. I might just be like, hey, if I'm feeling up to it, which I probably will because it's games, I'll go ahead and like hop on a game after. Supposedly, and okay, so I didn't mention this at the beginning of the stream because I did mention the whole DMV thing because I mentioned it beforehand. I got all the paperwork and all the stuff in order to go to the DMV, right? To get a new ID, to get an enhanced ID because mine lapsed. I let it lapse kind of unintentionally, slightly intentionally, because certain paperwork was missing. My mom didn't know where it was at, and she's usually in charge of all that. So I had to literally, well, thanks to Moon and Ewok, I had to tear apart certain areas, and we found the stuff. So like, okay, we go to the DMV. Nowhere on the site for the DMV did it say that I had to make an appointment to get an ID. Apparently you do. So we didn't even go into the DMV. We went outside the DMV. There's a huge sign that says, if you're doing A, B, or C, you need to make an appointment. So I was like, well, fuck. So now I have this stuff in order. I have the papers and stuff. I made the appointment. What really annoys me is the appointments are literally estimated to be 5 minutes. You're telling me something that takes 5 fucking minutes to do has to be made. Like, an appointment has to be made for that. That's dumb and stupid. It's dumb and stupid. Why? That doesn't make sense to me. Because up until now, as far as I was aware, you could literally just walk in and get your ID. It's what Ewok did. Like, literally, he just came in, and it was a really quick process. It was probably around 5 minutes. It was just signing some paperwork, saying, I am this person, paying a fine, and getting your picture taken. That's it. Like, it's a really quick thing. But I'm just like, that's so stupid. So hopefully that'll be all said and done on the morning of the 11th. And then I don't have to worry about it for a few years because it's an enhanced ID, so I think it lasts like 3 or 4 years. And that means I can go to Canada if I want to go to Canada. It also means I can go in airplanes and travel places. So yeah, because there are a lot of people who need to go to DMV. In my area, not a ton. No. Last time Ewok went to do his ID, although it was like a year or so change ago, he didn't need to book an appointment. He literally just walked in. It was a walk-in. Walk-in. I think he spent more time just waiting to be called up or waiting in line because there was a line of people than the actual process of getting the ID. Like, because literally to get the ID, you're just bringing paperwork and signing paperwork, basically just saying and showing that this is who you are. Telling the person working there, I would like this ID. Them just going over stuff with you. You giving them your fucking credit card so you can pay for it, and then them taking a picture and giving you a paper ID and going, alright, your new ID is going to be in the mail. 2 to 4 weeks, you're going to get your ID. Because government. Although that in itself I find kind of funny because, like, I get with a driver's license because you can use the paper to be like... You can use the paper to be like, I can drive cars and do shit, but for IDs... Everything that I've seen that requires an ID, they don't usually take the paper ID as proof. They need the actual plastic ID. So I don't get the point of giving someone a paper ID when they're sending you a plastic one. Yeah, see the photo in the ID? Yes, that's my face. To be fair, my aesthetic and a lot of me has changed over the past... Since I took my last picture for my last... Because I had a permit, I didn't technically have an ID, although that counts as an ID. So I'm just getting an enhanced ID this time around. And, funnily enough, I'm using that expired permit as one of the proofs of who I am. Because if it's expired for less than 2 years, you can use it as proof of who you are, your name, your residency, that kind of thing. So that is part of what I'm bringing in. You have to bring in that. Then you can either bring in, like, a bank statement. You can bring in a pay stub. And then, of course, your social security and your birth certificate. So, what the hell? Enhanced. It's more so I can go to Canada if my family ever does another trip down there. Although, that would have to coincide with my work letting me as well. Either time off or PPTO. I like having the option, though, because it's kind of nice. Because you never know. We're literally a drive away from Canada. So, like... We've done like half-day trips where we just go into the touristy part of Canada and literally just like walk around or do like a thing or two. And it's like, yeah, we're out of the house. It's nice. Might just look at the policy. There should be a listing to what does and doesn't qualify walk-ins. Yeah, no. I have to make an appointment. That's why I did an appointment. Honestly, I don't have... My next day off is the 11th, so it's not too much of a big deal. It was a little frustrating the other day because I was ready to go. I had all the paperwork and everything. But yeah. I genuinely don't have anything planned for the rest of the day. I wasn't going to make dinner. Being horrible, Moon's making dinner. She's making tuna. Vegan tuna. Because I don't have the energy. I feel like when it's really hot outside and People are tired. I feel like it's valid for people to just make a dinner. Like, most of my family are adults at this point, so it's a little frustrating. I get that I need to also pull my weight, but at the same time, bro. Like yesterday, my mom literally ordered dinner because she didn't feel like making dinner because it was very hot. So, like, have cereal or something, dog. I mean, that's literally what I was gonna do. I was just gonna have, like, cereal or something. What the hell? I might attempt to pull out my laptop and do some stuff on that. I don't know. I don't know. I was just in the mood to zone out. Yes, because Canada. How dare you? I've been in Canada so often. That's like our go-to, like, just to get out of the area type of trips. The only time my family has actually gone on vacation, it has been to Canada because it's the most feasible spot. I've never been in an airplane. I've crossed certain states before, but only because I went to an uncle's house when I was younger, and it was fucking horrifying because I have motion sickness. So the drive itself was miserable. I don't remember chunks of it, and it was a lot of me going to rest stops and puking my brains out and then hiding in the car and just praying that we get there faster. The actual trip wasn't bad. The family members that were there weren't bad, but oh god. Ugh. So I kind of wonder how I would do on a boat. On a boat or on a plane because of my motion sickness. Hey, wizard. My fucking power went out, dog. It's fucking gross here. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What are you talking about? We were talking about IDs, and then we were talking about Canada, and then we were talking about vacations, because my family's only ever really vacations to Canada. I've made one trip, like, that actually went outside a bunch of states, and that was my grandmother and my uncle road tripping it to his house, because he lived out of state, or his vacation house. There was a spot they stayed during a few months in the summertime. It's also fucking gross and warm here, except the power's not out here. Well, I mean, I have some power, obviously, because I'm able to do this, but the part of the reason why I'm not doing any more gaming, and I'm probably gonna cut the stream within the next few minutes, is because the power could go off at any time. There's a storm outside. I don't think the mic's picking it up, but it caused the last power outage. God damn it. The ID is just so I have an ID, honestly, because everyone above a certain age should just have ID. It makes things easier and it makes things possible, and it's just smart. Like I said, I was an idiot. I let mine lapse because, well, I looked it up and there's no way to renew, at least where I'm at in New York State, there's no way to renew a permit. You just have to go in and get a new one, essentially. So I was like, you know what? Between that and the fact that I was missing papers, I was like, I need to actually, like, sit down and figure this out. Let me do that. If Sea of Thieves taught me anything, it's that skeletons are very capable of sailing. I love swimming. I like water. I'm a fan of it. I just don't know how I would deal with emotions on a boat. It taught me that if I see a skeleton made of gold, I should cry. No, don't cry. What the fuck? Not swimming, they die. No, I don't die. Dude, I am an aquatic skeleton. I spent so much time in pools when I was younger. God bless the YMCA and programs for low-income families. No. How dare you? How actually dare you? I've mentioned this before. I was one of those weird fucking kids that would literally dive to the bottom of the pool and almost pass out because I'd be like, how long can I sit at the bottom of the deep end? There was a time period where they let us bring Bakugans into the pool to throw into the water and then let him sink and catch him. What the hell? I get my calcium other ways, homie. There are other ways you can get calcium. Everyone thinks milk. Milk is not the only way. I love how chat's just not appearing for me. I have to go into the Twitch page itself to see chat. Bottom of the pool feels extra smooth because it's okay. Why did you have to say it like that? I don't want to even think about any of that because it was the Y. The YMCA pools are like fucking probably 30% piss. Like for a while, I was so glad because like when we first started going to the Y, I was young enough. They didn't let me in the deep end. So like there was a very little bit of the adult pool that I could go in. Most of the time I had to go in the stupid main like family/kiddie pool that wasn't really deep at all, which was annoying. I ended up taking swim tests. They let me take swim tests basically ahead of time because I really wanted to do it and because I was there almost every other day. And that's how I ended up getting permissions to go into like the adult pool. That shit was horrifying because they literally, there was a fucking drill, like, it was a regular occurrence for a child to shit in the pool, and everyone had to leave because obviously no one wants to be in the water with the shit. That shit was terrifying. Like, no, the fuck? That didn't happen in the deep end. That didn't happen in the deep end, dog. They are not. Public pools are so funny. No, it was kind of just like, what the fuck? You know what I really miss? I don't know if they still do it, but the YMCA when I was like a preteen/teen did pool movie nights where they literally had a projector up and you could just chill in the pool and watch a movie. That shit was bussin'. Like, on God, that shit was beautiful. Yeah, they had like speakers that they would pull out so that you'd actually be able to hear what was being, you know, what was on the quote-unquote screen. And they'd have floaties, and the idea was you could literally just chill in the pool and watch a movie. They'd turn down the lights. It was nice. I don't know if they still do that. I hope they do, because it was really fun. It was really chill. Like, if I had pool money, and I had like a pool in my backyard, that's exactly what I would do. What the hell? So, do they play water-related movies like Jaws? It was family-friendly movies. And it was usually whatever was, like, kind of new at the time. Like, basically just out of theaters and onto DVD type of deal. / like, random Disney classics. How to give kids trauma. Yeah, that'll do it. No, I'd love to do that. That would be so fun to do with like horror movies or like specifically aquatic themed movies. That would be really fun. That could be epic. No! Dude, it would make more sense if that's why. It's just because they're grubby children. Like, goddamn. I know I was a child at once, but like, fuck, you don't shit in the pool. What? Like, there's basic rules. Even when I was a stupid little gremlin child, I knew not to shit in the pool. I got scared after watching Jaws for the first time. I thought some sort of floor shark would jump out and eat me. Child me was fucking stupid. No. Bro. That's so sad. Jaws didn't really scare me. I quite honestly, I think I first watched it when I was like 8. I liked it. It was funny. I liked the effects. I liked the effects because it was in the water, which is kind of cool. Or like with a lot of water. I don't even remember what the first like horror movie I took in was. It was probably just a random one that my mom popped on because she's liked horror since before I was even a thought. And I think my first like real fear after watching like one of the first horror movies I watched, I can't even remember like what the base premise of the movie was other than like home intruders were a thing. So I was kind of terrified of like what could be behind the curtains and stuff. It wasn't like I was actually like scared. It's just you had that kind of fear prickle in when you looked at like a closed window or when you looked at a door that wasn't 100% open or closed. I need to watch Jaws again because it's been years since I've watched them. Hell yeah. See, my dad loved, what was it called? Shark Week on Discovery Channel and other, I think a couple other channels did or played into Shark Week, and one of them played the Jaws movies. My childhood monster was living piggy banks with light bulbs for eyes? That's so specific. What? Huh? I don't remember any other like childhood traumas I have, honestly. I liked horror from a young age. I liked, other than like clowns always gave me the ew, but I feel like that's basically everyone who isn't a psychopath. Freaked me the fuck out. I really liked, like even when I was younger, I really fucking liked special effects and makeup used in movies, especially gory movies. Like, that shit is so cool. I still find that so fascinating and awesome. The mix of like animatronics with like actual practical effects with like actual digital effects. Oh, so much fun. I remember being scared of cars after watching that one episode of Regular Show. There's a car that eats people. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, my mom talks about how she watched, was it Psycho? Is Psycho the one with the fucking shower scene? Stabby? I can't fucking remember. Apparently my great-grandmother let my mom watch that when she was way too young, or she watched it somehow when she was way too young. If I remember correctly, it was my great-grandmother let her, but I'm not 100% sure. She's told me this fucking story since I was younger, which is funny because she didn't let me watch insane horror like as early as she did, but she still exposed me to a lot of horror and a lot of like darker concepts from a younger age because of her own mental health. So it's really weird to kind of parallel it just a little bit. But yeah, she didn't take a shower for like a year and a half. She always took baths after that. She literally went like a solid year and a half not taking showers because she was terrified. She was really young though. She was like 6 or 7. Like at that point you should not be watching horror movies. I think I started watching like horror stuff and enjoying horror as a concept. Like, I liked reading. As much as you guys are like, oh, you can't. I struggle with reading sometimes. I loved reading. I was that like younger child who would hide in a book. I wasn't great in social situations. I loved comic books. I loved actual novels, and I also really, really loved trading card games. It bounced back and forth depending on the year, but it was either Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, classic Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. And there's a couple like random like spin-off trading card games that are just like not well known at all that I got really into. But like a lot of the stuff that I would take in media-wise was horror. It just was. I enjoyed it. FNAF also scared me so much the first time I watched a video on it that I had to sleep in my parents' room. Oh, I remember panicking every time I'd get off furniture and telling my grandma that there's evil piggies. That's just so fucking... Oh, no. That's horrible. Bruh. Like, even like the first YouTube content that I took in, it was usually scary games. It was usually scary Let's Plays. I sleep facing my door, so it was perfect for me to imagine Foxy appearing in the doorway. Oh, no. Oh. Bruh. Dude, the room that used to be my room is my parents' room, and it's such a tiny room. It's basically a closet, and it was the same situation for me. I literally was stuck facing the door. Which was good, because, like, I don't know. It was good. I could keep an eye out for siblings if I had to. You know. It helps. But yeah, most of the books I'd read when I was a kiddo usually had horror themes to it. I don't know. I laugh because my dad's like, my dad will tell my mom, you ruined that one. You ruined that one. And I'm just like, I'm right here, dog. I'm right here. How dare you? Bruh. I'm actually behind in movies. Dude, I would... Between 7 and 12, because that's when my parents kind of cared about, like, going to bed within a certain time range. Like, 13 on, they didn't care as much. Like, it started, obviously, with, like, oh, you can stay up half an hour, you can stay up an hour. But, like, 13 on is when I didn't really need to ask as much. or before then, I would literally beg my parents to stay up later just so I could finish a book or finish a few chapters of what I was working on. I would dead ass. I had like 2 or 3 different book lights, and I'd be like, can I please? Because I need to finish this. That was, yeah. I remember my first time learning about FNAF. I was 9 on the playground watching a kid playing it on his phone, and the way he described it made me think you were in some sort of pet store with demonic rabbits because he kept calling all of the animatronics bunnies. What? The fuck? FNAF if it was good. That's horrible. Bruh. I can't. You guys are still not popping up in chat for me at all. I have to go into my fucking page to see chat. This is annoying. Chat test. I mean, I can see it on stream. That's why I can still see what you guys are saying. It's just normally I can see it through Streamlabs. It's supposed to pop up and it isn't. Okay. Immediately. Balls. You didn't spell it correct, you fool. The balls. Fucking balls. Yeah. I also remember the Glory Days watch. Oh, Jesus Christ. Slender. Slender the Arrival. Jesus. Slender, that fucking... The concept of the game is not bad, and it's very just jump scare reliant, right? But like, that fucking fad lasted way longer than it should have. I think it's because YouTubers kind of fueled it for the most part. So you got a ton of game devs that are like, I'm gonna do a game that's basically Slender. Slender was where boys became men and some kid got stabbed in the woods or something. Okay. Alright. For me, the glory days that involve Slender is me watching Marble Hornets. I started watching it like less than like 10 or 12 videos in, so I had to actually like I was waiting for the next upload. Like I was sitting there waiting for the next upload. I watched a decent chunk of that shit brand new, like fresh video postings. Meanwhile, my mom's just like, what are you doing? Why? My mom understands the video game thing. I think she less understands, or at least at that point in time when I was younger, less understood the whole YouTuber thing. Because I've always been interested in, like, content creators. COD Zombies was my childhood and a source of a lot of my nightmares. And I remember going way back to the daycare days watching my friend play a shitty DS port that was really creepy. Jesus Christ. Jesus. See, I never really got into the COD thing. I played zombies randomly with one of my homeboys when I was younger, but like, I don't know. It just never was something that I played. I played a lot of Smash. I played a lot of, like random other bullshit. A good influencer to the anti-video game moms. What? Bruh. Like the good old days of H2O Delirious, just playing horror games. Hell yeah, brother. That was my vibe. I don't know, I really enjoyed Markiplier early days because not only like his energy he brought to it, but was the games that he chose to play. Hey editor, I'm gonna be cutting stream. The stream crashed because power went out. Did power go out for you? A wizard kind of came in here and I just kept talking. Because I'm bored. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I think you mean to enjoy. Hello, everybody. I'm Markiplier. Yes. Hey, Kira. Oh my god. How goes it? Hope y'all are doing good. Okay. You gotta be quirky. I see you. I fucking see you. Biology homework. Yeah. Still better than math. That was literally the only subject I despised was fucking math and American history. Fucking boring as shit. Why though maths is good? It never clicked. Like I passed. I passed, but I did not enjoy it. What the hell? This is something. I watched Markiplier's earliest of days, but he's gotten pretty meh for me these last 6 years. See, for me, the last like 5 years, I haven't been paying attention to a lot of what Mark's been doing because he's been playing a lot of games and doing things that I would like to be doing. So maths makes sense. I could see that. I could see it. For some reason, my brain prefers random sciences, English, fucking anything but math. I prefer geometry, and US history is okay. I liked ancient history and world history better than US history. Ugh. US history just made me kind of sad, dog. Like, continually sad, because I'm like, we're fucking stupid. I did not really watch the YouTube till later on, so Mark was already big at that point. See, I started watching him before the FNAF thing. Like, before he started playing FNAF. Fucking at home in college days, Mark. World history was the easiest shit of my life. Ayo, let's go. Let's go. I think I really like sciences and learning about that kind of stuff because of my dad. Like, growing up, my dad was the Science Channel person. Whenever he was home and not at work, he was usually chilling with me and my siblings, and he was usually had that on either in the background or was actively watching something. And it was either something directly related to, like, science shit, fucking Mythbusters, or random, like, survivalist stuff. Like I touched on during one of the last streams, my dad really was into, like, bunkers, like watching people do bunkers and watching people do stuff like that. So that's why I really like the concept of, like, thinking about nuclear situations. Plus it also plays into apocalyptic bullshit, which my brain finds fascinating. Like, what would you do if you were just like, insert time place here during a fucking zombie outbreak or whatever? Like, how do you think you would react? What would you do? What would the game plan be? Mythbusters is just the peak of TV. Dude, Mythbusters, you know, was a huge chunk of my early years. It was a huge chunk of yours, too, I think. From what you've mentioned, Bunger. Yeah, it isn't really a surprise. I got my dad watching that kind of stuff growing up, and then I got my mom with her fucking interest in true crime and horror. Aw. You'll get it, Kier. You got this. Breaking Bad. No, I stand for firm. Yeah, I had to argue with you if not. No. The answer is no. I've watched it. The answer is no. Mythbusters still kind of beats it just by a little bit. Yeah. I still come back to, honestly, real talk, Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad. The writing, the fucking acting, it's better. Even if I like it, it would still not beat it. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I don't hate either show. I don't hate either show. I like both. It's just if I had to put it on a tier list, it wouldn't beat Mythbusters. It wouldn't. I'm sorry. What the hell? I don't like Revengeance. Invalid. Alright, fine. You don't like anime. Invalid. Fucking bitch. I struggle with anything requiring memory. Good thing I'm basically immune to movie spoilers. Aww. My memory's gotten worse in the last few years, which might be concerning. I don't fucking care though. I write myself notes. It's been a constant thing though. I also get distracted easy, so I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's my own memory being shit and then me just tending to kind of forget about things. So like since I was like 12 on, I started writing notes for myself. You know? So that's what I do. I usually have like notes for important shit. Thank God for phones. Have you seen Skeleton in anime? What are you talking about? Yes, I have. There's like 2 anime that I've watched where the main character's a skeleton. Fucking boss ass shit, dog. One of them, he doesn't get his hoe though, and that's kind of sad. Oh, okay. I didn't know. You're just in chat, dog. Boy. Yeah, no, schooling I would for me it's repetition. I would literally reread things a bunch of times. I'm not a biased skeleton and do not care if a skeleton is anime. Fucking invalid, dog. I don't remember the name of either of them because I binged them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I binged them. One of them had like, I think RPG in the title. Because one of them, this person was like sucked into a situation that was like, you were an RPG character. Yeah, something. I don't fucking remember the names. Anime names are weird, dog. If I made an anime, it would just be a 1-word title. That's it. Balls. Starfield stream? I don't know, man. Lately, I'm kind of struggling just a little bit. And my happy place is Fallout, go figure. So, why is every game between $50 and $70? Literally every game I want to play is between $50 and $70. I don't have money for that. I don't. Like, I can't fucking justify it, dog. Pain. Like, I still want to play the Quarry, but that's expensive as balls. I just... I hate that. It's like Fallout in space and less good. Well, okay, you just did not sell me on that. Nice. Okay, hypnotic. It's like 10 months of Twitch subs. Yeah, I know. Jump to the archive. Shut up! Oh, I know. I'm aware. Oh my god. I was originally gonna say that it has pronouns, so it's your type of game. Wow. Wow. Play TF2, become the heavy weapons guy. Oh no. I've never played TF2. If only subscribe right now. What the fuck? I don't ask for subs because honestly I'm surprised anyone shows up to this shit show. Especially lately. I know my shit's been weird lately because literally any spare time that I have, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking vibe. I'm just gonna vibe. I'm not going for anything hyper, which a lot of people are into for Twitch things. And I'm probably gonna get high. Like, that's just my vibe when I'm not at work. Yeah, Heavy is my least played other than Medic. Although apparently the pronouns in Starfield are a problem and don't work at all. You are not selling me on this game, dog. Oh my god. I mostly played with Scout, Pyro. I didn't know you played. Shit, man. Shit. Oh my goodness. Like I said, just for a few weeks. Still, that's something. I haven't touched the game. And it's been brought up a few times in chat. What the hell? I mostly play Scout and Soldiers. Yes. Dude, I still wish I had enough fucking accuracy to play fucking... Oh, Apex. I know I can't, though. Every time I've tried to play that game, I instantly get fucking sniped. Like, I just die. And I suck ass because it needs aim on... And as you know, I don't use... Oh. Play TF2. Shut it. Right now. Right now, dog. No, actually, Pyro's perfect for you. Just click W. Oh, no. Oh, no. The game actually takes into account that there are people that just cannot shoot a gun. Shut is definitely an answer. Yeah. Editor. Okay. Okay. Bro, I'm so excited for Luigi's Mansion. I'm not gonna feel guilty about spending money on that game when it's released. I'm not. Huh, nice cure. Yes. Dude, there's literally like 3 things I can say and Hypnotic fucking loses his mind. Bruh! The no right click pyro gun. Nice. Fucking beautiful, dog. I still have Doom to play. I still actually want to play through. I was having fun with it. I don't know if it's a good stream game because again, there's not much that I can say. It's just running around and killing things. Like, it was just me making random mouth sounds and fucking killing things. Like, I can't focus on the game and chat, so I can't even use it as a game to, like, play and mostly chat with you guys. Like, I don't know if it's entertaining because of that. I want to play some more Phasmophobia so bad. Hell yeah. Let's all tell Hypnotic to shut. It's what I don't have mod status. I'm scared to say shut. What the hell, Hypnotic? What the fuck? That is a fucking endo response right there. What the hell? Disrespect. No! You can't Uno reverse me. Stop that. That's fucked up. Besides, Hypnotic literally comes into the streams and the first thing he usually does is bully me, so I'm allowed to say things. They basically are, though. I saw that there was postings. I didn't actually see what people were sharing. I need to go through the recommendations for games in the Discord. Oh, editor, I have the 11th, 12th, and 13th off, so I was thinking about maybe attempting to record some gameplay for just like a couple of small indies and sending it your way. The point and click with some amazing animation. Ooh, intrigued. I'm intrigued. Any pieces of Mr. Koo? What was the other thing that was recommended? Noel recommended a game. Yo, Pog. Noob also did, and he said it has the gay. Noob shared a game and said it has the gay and also the mega gay. Oh yeah, and story. If the game ends up being played on stream, Eval should 100% ping me because, like Purgatory, I'm 100% invested in watching Eval play it. I haven't played it personally. Shit. I still want to play Elden Ring. Oh, so sad. I don't know about Dark Souls, dog. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It has the gay? Yeah. I don't think it's... Oh, I like that. I like the art style. I don't think this would make a good stream because I just don't think people would vibe to it. It gives off like graphic novel kind of vibes. Plus it has lizard and bird people, so immediately people are just gonna be like, ah, furry. Why are you all so fucking judgmental, dog? This is a game I would hit fuck it, get really high, and just play this on stream. And not give a fuck. Obscured magical first-person exploration game. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. Ooh. The visuals look like they'd trip me out a little bit, but it does look kind of cool. Mr. Goo. Okay, that one also looks kind of good. Huh. Oh, let's see. Revengeance has a gay scene at the very end. Not worth it. Again, I don't like the gameplay. We already know you're... Okay, wow. 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 When are you gonna make a furry alt avatar? Wow! Noob started delivering the game and everyone joined VC. Nice. Jesus Christ. Put it on when it's a full moon. Oh no. No. Soda dungeon. That does look... I don't know. I gotta actually sit down and reorganize what I'm doing and what's going on there. If you don't like Revenge's gameplay of lock and slash, you likely won't like Elden Ring. But Elden Ring has the RPG vibe that I enjoy, so I feel like that'll make up for it. Revenge doesn't have anything going on that I like, if I'm gonna be honest. Again, if that's your cup of tea, it's your cup of tea. I'm not gonna judge you for it. It's just not my cup of tea, dog. What are you wanting? Or you still do have a PS4, don't you? They're plenty of PS best sellers that you can get for 20. That's true. That's true. Right now, I just kind of want to finish the games that I've started. There's the Silver Chains game that I started I'd like to play. If the Backrooms game isn't completely fucking broken, I would like to do that. And, of course, Fallout. I want to play through the rest of the Fallout games. And Doom. Those are, like, the big ones. And then Endo's pushing for Resident Evil 2 because he's part of that into it. So... I kind of want to sit down and prioritize and do those, and then go from there. Maybe I'll go ahead and just do like a bunch of PlayStation stuff. Maybe I'll do a bunch of... What do you mean, my god? Huh? What do you mean, my god? What happened? I played through as the Woe Man, and it was fun. The last boss was frustrating, but like, I did it! I fucking did it! Well, yeah, you also do that. You also fucking put it on the hardest mode immediately. I had it on pussy mode. I know what my fucking skill range is, dog. No, you're 100% one of those motherfuckers that always puts it on the hardest fucking difficulty. You also do the completionist thing, though. I wanted the ink ribbon. What the fuck? You basically always, dog. I'm telling you right fucking now. You have a weird amount of determination. I get bored, and I also get distracted. Hey, monkey. Moon is wearing a fucking FNAF shirt as well. What does it say? We get to stay up late. Nice. Shamando is also contemplating switching to pussy mode on fun gameplay SMH. That makes me laugh though, because Endo big bullies me for picking easier modes. Fucking asshole. Like, don't get me wrong, he's my brother and I love him, but like, it's frustrating. Nice. Nice. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, is I'm gonna end up for the next probably couple of weeks. I'm gonna actually try to get through Silver Chains. I don't know about the Backrooms game. I'm not going to put 100% on that. That was mostly me just trying to play that fucking game. The Doom games, because I really want to play through the Doom games. Although those might be boring ass streams. Again, that's like the big thing for those games that I'm like worried about. Fallout, obviously, because Fallout fucking is awesome. And then probably some more Resident Evil 2. Probably. I think I'm really gonna have to take it like a game or two at a time to actually get through games. Which is annoying, but between my lack of like extra time to game and everything else, it's like, I want another game like fucking Fallout, honestly. What the hell? And I know when the next FNAF game comes out, I'm gonna want to play that. But that's gonna be a PS5 exclusive, and it's gonna be PSVR. That annoys me on so many different levels. Why you gotta do that to me? I have like 4 to 5 PS games. I am more than 65% of their drop because I don't know. Yeah, but you know that I'm worse when it comes to that shit. I know! The first 2 games though, everyone has said the first 2 games are harder than the other games. That's where I kind of fucking sweat just a little bit. Plus New Vegas DLC. What? Don't I have the DLC? Do I? I don't fucking remember. I love how chat is still just invisible. They're turn-based RPGs. I thought you liked RPG. I do like RPG. I haven't like looked up what the actual gameplay is like. I'm just saying the people that I've talked to who have mentioned the Fallout games in general mention that the first 2 games are the hardest in the series, and that's where I get kind of sweaty. Because you guys know I have negative skill. I like video games, but I have negative skill. Baldur's Gate looks fun too. That one sounds like fun on a hacked 3DS using the stylus instead of the mouse. Have you seen Baldur's Gate combat like that? Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. It's not horrible. What am I? Give me 1 sec. I'm checking something out. Hey, Phasmophobia has an update. Fun. I had the light turned off because of the power issues. Oh, that's what I was looking up. Jesus Christ. I cannot focus. That one could definitely have been ported over to the original DS and 2. What the hell? True, that's why fan hacks are good. Fair enough. Alrighty, I'm gonna peace out for realsies. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll pop onto the Discord if I attempt anything on my PC. I'm definitely not streaming again, at least for today. Like I said, I'll post my schedule for the next week sometime tonight. I think I'm gonna try to do a thing IRL and go from there, honestly. Problem is, I'm just kind of bored. I'm not really in the mood to do anything specific. That's why zoning out to Fallout was kind of nice. It was like, hey, I'm getting stuff done and I'm having some fun, and yeah. I want to just not have to use my brain, honestly. You have a raid in mind? I don't. Who is live, actually? I don't have any really small content creators that I follow that's live. I kind of want to raid one topic because he's one of the bigger content creators that I follow and I really love his vibe. I got one if you don't have any. Alright, well, we'll go for that then. What is the name, editor? Or do we want to raid one topic? I'm down for either. Oh, CB Doodles is live? Why did it not fucking pop up in my raid? Because I follow them. That's annoying. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid. I love CB Doodles. CB Doodles is awesome. We're gonna go ahead and do that. If you want to copy and paste that into their chat, let them know where you're coming from. Feel free to. Otherwise, all good. No, I'm annoyed. They didn't even pop up. Keep talking and nobody explodes. That's a game that looks fucking terrifying and hilarious to play. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start that raid. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna send some love CB Doodle's way. Wish him happy birthday. I'm gonna peace out relatively fast just because I need to get up and stretch and do a couple things, and I'm gonna go from there and see what else I need to or want to or have to do for today before I have work tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. It means a ton to me. Till next stream, friends. Goodbye.